Okay, ladies, I'm back. Okay, part two. So, I did not know that Tiffany was not going to have uh, baby girl a viewing and have her casket open unless I made her look beautiful. Didn't know that until after Tiffany had come to view her before everybody else did. Tiffany and baby girl's godmother came to view her first. There was no problem. None whatsoever. She said now she can have an open casket. I'm like, what? You didn't tell me that. It was already pressure, but she did not tell me that she wasn't going to have anybody to view her unless I did a great job. So, kudos. Pat on the back. Thank you. Bow. Curtsy. I did a great job. Everybody was pleased. Her grandmothers, her aunts, her great aunts, everybody was pleased. So, okay, Friday night, what happened? Oh, so after I left, I didn't even wait for the family to get there to view baby girl. I had to leave and get the programs printed. Yes, I was still ripping and running. You guys, I was exhausted, but I knew my friend needed me, so I had to do it. I went out to the college. No, got us something to eat first. My son and I got us something to eat, went out to the college, and sat. My son was so mad at me. I should have dropped him off. But he was so angry because that was at 5:45. We didn't leave the college until about 7 or 8 o'clock from printing 250 programs. Because we first had to get it approved. I had to email it to Tiffany and make sure she loved it, the color, the font, everything. She had already approved the pictures. We got those done, but we still had to get them folded. So I went back to Tiffany's house, ate food, and I was like, look, I'm finished. I'm done. You all of her relatives, you all can fold these programs. And then they got upset because I inspected the programs. No, you didn't want to fold any, so you don't need to inspect them. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll give you that because I'm exhausted. I'm tired. So, oh, and did I drink? Yes, I had wine just about every night, and I'm not a drinker, but I had to because I had to be able to sleep. Even though I was exhausted, I was still wired up. Okay, so what else happened? I think I didn't leave the house until after 10 or so that night. Yeah. So Saturday comes, and I had told them that I was going to fix breakfast, and I felt that it was very important for everybody to eat breakfast because the funeral was at 1 o'clock. You're not going to be eating close to 1 because you're going to be getting dressed. We need to get to the church, everything. So I bought grocery to cook breakfast, and I cooked breakfast. Her aunt did cheese grits. Yep, I had everything. I didn't worry about HCG. I could correct it. I could finish it. I could jump back on around. Oh, and that's another story. Okay, so baby girl wanted doves to fly at the cemetery. Well, the company in Memphis had doves, but they had used them and they didn't come home. So we couldn't use live doves. So the party planner who did her Sweet 16 party found dove balloons, huge dove balloons that I was in charge of taking to a flower shop on one of the busiest holiday weekends, Valentine's Day, to get them blown up. But no one cared to call the flower shop to let them know I was coming. So the lady who owned the flower shop lied to me like she didn't have any helium. Oh, I ripped and ran. I had to get ribbons for the pews to block off the pews. What else? Luckily, I had done my face. I had put on concealer and put my foundation on. And when I got back to the house, I still had to get dressed. I had to get my son dressed. Well, he had to get dressed. And I had to be back at the church by 11:30. Because the night before, someone had the nerves to text Tiffany, could they take pictures with baby girl? What the fuck? Who fixes their mouth? Who fixes their fingers to want to take pictures with baby girl? Needless to say, Tiffany had a rant on Facebook. Okay, and she had to shut it down. And I shared it and said there will be consequences and repercussions if you take any pictures or videos of baby girl. Don't play. So, needless to say, baby girl had bodyguards guarding her body at the funeral. 2 big guys posted up, one on each side. Crazy. How do you fix your mouth to... How do you fix your brain to do that? Okay. I finally get to the church about 12:30. I'm late. I have the corsage, beautiful corsage, boutonniere for the dad. It was a wrist corsage with 2 bracelets. Beautiful. So the family finally arrives. And the paternal grandmother wanted to make changes to the program that I was not aware of. And I was Tiffany's bulldog. No one could get up and say anything if they were not on program. Even though I was not the mistress of ceremony, I had a seat, a separate chair, right beside the first pew. And I controlled the program. Things went off without a hitch, but the grandmother wanted some acknowledgments read at the last minute. No, you were not going to do that. You already added a person to speak, and we had 6 people to speak. No, not at all. Wasn't having it. So, the funeral is over. Guys, I should leave this as a surprise, but I'm not going to leave this as a surprise for you. Baby girl wanted to not ride in a hearse to the cemetery. She wanted a horse-drawn carriage. And what baby girl wanted, Tiffany always got. So baby girl had her horse-drawn carriage, pink and white flowers, and little tiaras all along the carriage. Beautiful. And that's how she went through town. And we're in a small town, but that's how she went through town. Guys, it took us an hour and a half. The cemetery is on the other side of town, outside of town a little. It took us an hour and a half. Just about to the cemetery, they transported her from the carriage to the hearse. But it was beautiful. People were coming outside, taking pictures, taking videos. And that's what baby girl wanted. Baby girl wanted to shine. She was a fashionista. She always went to her appointments, all lashes, eyebrows, long flowy wig, everything. And that's what people talked about. Her being a fashionista, her being an old soul, she always wanted to know how you were. How was your family doing? She never complained. And that was one of the songs. If you know what I'm talking about. One of the songs that was sung at the program, I Won't Complain. God's been too good to me. He's been too good to me. I won't complain. So, baby girl did not want to be buried underneath the ground. No, no, no. Baby girl had a mausoleum. Do you understand me? Baby girl had a mausoleum. You're going to see a picture of that. So what I want you guys to do, and I'm going to put it in the description below, go to Facebook, and I'm going to try to link it. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I am going to put the who you need to go, her best friend's name. Her best friend's name is Tydasia Rodriguez. Tydasia Rodriguez, and it's Tydaja Rodriguez, Rodriguez, and put at the end Destiny. Destini. That's baby girl's name. It's Destiny. Okay? And you will see everything. You'll see the flip. I think it's a flipogram. All the videos associated with Destiny. You will see all of that and see the person that she was. How beautiful she was. The beautiful spirit. So, part 3 coming up next. Check you later.